The term lipstick killer refers to the unsolved murder case that occurred in Chicago during the mid-1940s. The name originated from a message scrawled in the lipstick at one of the crime scenes. The case involves a series of murders committed between 1945 and 1946. The killer targeted women, primarily young and attractive, and used various methods to carry out the crimes. The victims were often found strangled, and some showed signs of sexual assault. The murders caused panic and fear within the community, and the police launched an extensive investigation to apprehend the killer. Despite all the efforts of law enforcement, the lipstick killer was never definitively identified or captured. The case remains unsolved, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and speculation. Lots of theories and suspects have been proposed over the years, but none have been conclusively proven. The case you are referring to involves Frances Brown, who was found deceased in her apartment on December 10, 1945, with a knife in her back. The crime scene included a message written on the wall in lipstick stating, "For heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more. I cannot control myself." How scary it is. This case is associated with William Hearns, also known as Lipstick Killer. William Hearns was eventually apprehended in 1946 and confessed to the murders. However, he later claimed that his confession was coerced by the police. This has led to speculation about the possibility of another identified killer who may have gone undetected. The BTK killer, also known as Dennis Rader, was a notorious American serial killer who operated in Kansas from 1970s to the early 20s. BTK stands for bind, torture, kill, which was his signature method of operation. Rader's crimes involved a series of brutal murders and gained notoriety for taunting law enforcement and media with letters and messages detailing his crimes. Dennis Rader was born on March 9, 1945 in Pittsburgh, Kansas. He worked as a compliance officer for a local municipality and was actively involved in his community, even serving as the president of his church congregation. Rader was married with children and appeared to lead a seemingly normal life. Between 1974 and 1991, Rader committed a series of 10 murders in Kansas area. His victims included men, women, and children. Rader would often stack his victims, break into their homes, and then bind, torture, and kill them. He would also engage in acts of sexual sadism. Throughout his killing spree, Rader sent lots of letters and packages to the media and law enforcement detailing his crimes and taunting authorities. These communications played a significant role in the investigation as they provided insights into the mindset and fueled public fascination with the case. Despite his efforts to evade capture, Rader's crimes remained unsolved for many years. However, in 2004, advancements in forensic technology led to his arrest. Rader was ultimately convicted in 2005 and sentenced to 10 consecutive life terms in prison without the possibility to parole. The case of the BTK killer garnered significant media attention and remains a chilling example of a serial killer's ability to maintain a double life while committing heinous crimes. It serves as a reminder of the importance of diligent police work, advancements in forensic science, and tireless efforts of the law enforcement in bringing justice to victims and their families. Authorities then discovered his secret stash of bondage photos, like the one shown here, in which he photographed himself in the paraphernalia that he used on some of his victims. When you look at the picture for the first time, you think he was one of the most feared killers of his time. But it was not. He was the only victim of a most bitter accident. Raymond Robinson, also known as Green Man or Charlie No Face, was a real-life figure who gained local fame in Pennsylvania, USA. He was born also in 1910. Robinson suffered several electrical accidents during his childhood, resulting in the loss of his eyes, nose, and one arm. Due to his disfigurement, he preferred to stay out of public eye during the day and would also take walks at night. Robinson became the subject of various urban legends and myths, with tales of him being a dangerous or supernatural entity. However, in reality, he was a gentle and reclusive individual who enjoyed solitary walks and interacting with a small circle of friends and curious visitors. While Robinson did not commit any crimes, his story became a local legend, attracting attention and curiosity from people who wanted to catch a glimpse of the mysterious Green Man. Despite his challenges, Robinson lived a quiet life until his passing in 1985. Ted Bundy was an infamous American serial killer who gained notoriety during the 1970s. He was born in 1946 and was known for his charming demeanor and good looks, which he used to gain the trust of his victims. He confessed to the murders of at least 30 young women across several states in the United States. Bundy's modus operandi involved approaching his victims under various pretenses, such as impersonating authority figure or feigning an injury. Once he gained their trust, he would overpower and assault them, often leading to their death. Bundy was known for his ability to evade capture for an extended period, which added to the public fascination and fear surrounding his crimes. His high profile trial and subsequent escapes from custody further fueled public interest in his case. Bundy's intelligence and manipulative nature made him a subject of intense media coverage and psychological analysis. He was eventually apprehended, convicted, and also sentenced to death. Bundy was executed in the electric chair in 1989. Ted Bundy's crimes and subsequent media attention surrounding his case contributed to a significant shift in public perception and understanding of serial killers. His case remains a prominent example in the study criminal psychology and criminal justice system. On the morning of August 29, 1975, in Salt Lake City, a VW Beetle was observed by the police driving without its lights on. The driver, later identified as Ted Bundy, did not comply with the officer's attempt to pull him over, resulting in his arrest. During the arrest, a search of the vehicle's trunk revealed a highly suspicious cargo. Bundy was subsequently charged with the kidnapping of Carol DeRonch, and one of the fortunate survivors of brutal attacks that Bundy had perpetrated. Tools similar to the ones depicted in the provided image were utilized by Bundy in carrying out these heinous acts.